Hello and welcome to our reviews. Today we'll be reviewing Marvel Legends Series 2 Hulk. So yes, I got another Marvel Legend here, a very early one being from Series 2. Technically Series 1, it's the same Hulk except they added the shirt. Also it has the articulated fingers instead of the little squishy bendy ones. The articulation's not nearly as good on the earlier ones, at least from what I can tell. At least Hulk anyway is missing some very key points. But he is still a pretty good figure. He looks fairly nice. He's got this little shirt and thing, and that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and zoom in on the articulation, sculpt, paint, all those sorts of things. Alright, just doing a quick comparison here. You got your Marvel Legends Hulk compared to a Marvel Select Incredible Hulk. Obviously the Select is much bigger. And in this particular scenario, I'd say the Marvel Legend one probably has better articulation. And I probably like it better. I'm not really a big fan of the Incredible Hulk Marvel Select other than it being huge. And here he is compared to the Marvel Select Avengers movie Hulk, which is probably my favorite Hulk figure that I own at the moment. Articulation-wise, this one's probably better, and detail-wise and just everything, I just like this one better. My favorite Hulk at the moment, although that could easily change if I get some more Hulks. Anyway, that's all the Hulks I have to compare. Now let's just take a look at the Marvel Legends one by himself. Alright, let's start off taking a look at him with the shirt on and go over the shirt, and then I'll take that off and look at the figure itself. It's essentially just a really mutilated white shirt. It almost could have probably been from like a 1/6 scale figure or something. It's very mutilated, it's got lots of threads, it's torn to pieces, and it's just kind of a little extra bit for the figure. It's got a little snap here in the front and can be removed pretty easily. Alright, let me take that off and we'll look at the figure. Alright, here we have Hulk. This particular Hulk is a very dark shade of green, and he has even darker paint shading in him around some of the muscles and things like that. He does have some veins and things sculpted into the body, but they're not excessive or anything. Of course, we'll zoom in on the head in a minute. Now, he's wearing, like, torn-up blue jeans, which have nice wash and things of that nature on them, instead of the purple pants that you might normally see. And, of course, you can see the feet down there, and both of his hands are in open sort of positions. So, yeah, very nice paint shading, and sculpt and everything is very good. Let's zoom in on the head really quickly. Alright, you can see Hulk's head here. The hair is pretty much entirely black, and it's also like a squishy kind of rubbery bit. As you can see from his expression, he is very angry. Screaming mouth, nice painted teeth, and inside of the mouth you can see the eyes and the eyebrows and all those sorts of things. All in all, pretty nice face sculpt. It's not my favorite head sculpt for a Hulk, but it's not too terrible, and I think it looks pretty decent. Now let's zoom out and look at the articulation. Articulation-wise, Hulk has most of the points that you would see in a Toy Biz Marvel Legend, but he's missing some pretty important ones. First of all, his head's perfectly fine. He's got a head and a neck joint in and out, going all the way around. Looks very nice. Ball-jointed shoulders, and he has the shoulder joint there that lets it move in and out. He is missing a bicep cut, which is pretty important. Single joint elbows, which is not uncommon for larger figures. He doesn't have a wrist hinge, just a cut there. He has the finger joint. He has a really bad diaphragm joint that I can't get to move at all. Waist cut. He has cut hips instead of proper ball joint hips, which is the main thing. He also only has single jointed knees. His ankles are perfect. They rock, hinge in and out. There's no rotation at the ankle, but he does have the upper thigh cut. So, overall, his articulation's not terrible. The main thing is just a loss of the ball joint hip, and double joints in the knees and elbows would be cool. And the wrist hinge, but, you know, all in all, pretty decent in terms of articulation. Certainly better than a lot of other things you can find. Alright, now he comes with no accessories apart from the shirt, so let's just move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, it's the same thing you would expect to see from a Toy Biz Marvel Legend. Marvel Series 2, come with an issue of Incredible Hulk 314. Down there, Hulk, as well as some descriptions of the comic book and how many points of articulation he's got and things like that. On the back, you've got a description of the figure. They haven't started doing that little statistics thing yet. And the other things in this wave are the Thing, Dr. Doom, Human Torch, and Namor. I have Human Torch and Thing. I have the variant of the Thing that has the coat and the hat. I will probably review those at some point. So, yeah, this is a pretty nice wave. I'd say everything in this wave is worth getting. I just haven't gotten around to getting all of them yet. And this figure is fairly decent, just not the best thing ever. So, yeah, as always, good for in or out of package display. So, yeah, Hulk. Alright, that wraps it up for Hulk, so until next time, goodbye! Hello, you've just watched one of my videos. Feel free to like and comment and subscribe and all those sorts of things if you enjoyed my video. If you didn't, run away and never return. Also, feel free to check out my other channels, Venom Raptor for all my variety gaming content, and VR Reviews for reviews of various action figures and collectibles. Thank you, and goodbye.